Good morning, good morning, good morning. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Real E-Leezy. How y'all doing out there? You feel me? Man, I gotta touch on this KD shit, bro. But the biggest question to me, are KD and Kyrie twins? Are KD and Kyrie twins? Let's unpack it. Let's talk about it. KD, you know what I'm saying? Didn't like his situation in OKC. So I left. He left. He went to go join formidable powerhouse. Eventually, he went on to become NBA champions. Was it already? Warriors were already an NBA champion before him, and he went to go join that team, making them almost unstoppable to beat, even at full strength. With the players and the way rosters were constructed in those couple 3 years, you know what I'm saying? They won 2 out of 3. Unfortunate injury for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got into it, with Draymond Green, and we heard Kevin Durant. We can clearly read his lips, and he said, "That's why I'm out." So it looks like he already had intentions on leaving, because maybe something happened prior to that game, or in a locker room, or what I'm saying, on their free time in practice or something, because he said, "That's why I'm out." So it looks like KD already had intentions on leaving, and that's what upset some of the Warriors players in front office and staff. You know what I'm saying? So they try after that 2019 season. KD, he gets injured against Houston in the Western Conference Finals, or in I think it was the Western Conference Finals or the Western Conference semifinals against Houston. Then he goes on to he's out for an extended period of time, right? Nobody knows. They said a calf strain. You know what I'm saying? He's rehabbing and all this. I believe he tore his Achilles then. You know what I'm saying? Or he was on the brink of tearing it. It was very, 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 very close. So then, yada, 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 fast forward, 2019 finals. You know what I'm saying? KD comes back, game 2. Warriors win that game. KD gave it all he had on one leg. He made a move which 9 times out of 10, the type of move that he makes, normally people do rupture their Achilles on that move. And I think he knew it, but he made the move anyway. And like, fuck it, my shit already torn. Let me just boot, make that strong move, put all my weight and pressure on that back leg, boot, which ultimately ends his playoff run and his career with the Golden State Warriors. He pops his motherfucking Achilles, torn, boot. Off season now. Does he come back to the Warriors? Doesn't look like he's going to come back to the Warriors. Should he have came back to the Warriors? In my opinion, fast forward all the way to now and the way his career, you know what I'm saying, has went since the Warriors' departure, I think he should have re-signed with the Warriors, cemented his legacy in his career, built something great, you know what I'm saying, or added on to some great, built something great for him, you know what I'm saying, his family, his, you know what I'm saying, his fans, etc. But he chose to leave. He chose to leave and go play. I want to play with Kyrie Irving. That's my best friend. He said, fuck Steph Curry, fuck the Bay, fuck the Warriors organization. You know what I'm saying? Bam, he leaves. I want to play with Kyrie Irving. I want to play with Kyrie Irving. So now you have from OKC not happy with Russell Westbrook to going to the Warriors not happy with Draymond Green and the fact that the Warrior fans didn't embrace him or love him like they love Steph Curry, who's homegrown. And when I say homegrown, meaning his whole career has been spent with that franchise. He went through all the adversity with the ankle injuries and everything. You know what I'm saying? And the Warrior fans stuck by him, and he produced and gave the Warriors 4 championships later. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of other records broken. You know what I'm saying? 3-point king, multiple All-Star trips, multiple MVPs, All-Star game, you know what I'm saying? MVP. So Steph Curry has, you know what I'm saying, lived up to his end of the bargain. You get what I'm saying? Amid all the adversity and the shortcomings that he had in the first couple years of his career with dealing with those weak ankles and those ankle injuries. He got himself mentally right. He got himself physically right. You know what I'm saying? He got himself emotionally right. You feel what I'm saying? And then now you see the finished product. And he's still in his prime, and he's still getting better. And he's still, you know what I'm saying, trying to win and help the organization win. KD wasn't happy with that. He said, man, fuck that. I want to go play with Kyrie. That's my best friend. I got a close relationship with him. Okay, fast forward. So from OKC to the Warriors, from the Warriors to Brooklyn. He chose Brooklyn over the Knicks. Now KD You know what I'm saying? They get Brooklyn gets Steve Nash. Sean Marshall side, they get Steve Nash. That's their guy. They're gonna run it with their guy. KD was in support of it at first. It was Kyrie who said we don't need a coach at first. And then KD is one of those guys, he just wishy-washy. He just say things based off of how he's feeling at the time. And it's all based off of emotion. So now he wants to mess with. Now he's like on the fence. He's going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because of his time in Golden State with Steve Nash, who was close to the team, working out with the team, player development, or a special consultant with the team. So I'm pretty sure KD and Steve Nash had many conversations. They laughed, they joked, they did this, they did that, they worked out, etc. So now KD is like, fuck, I support like what's the name, but on the real, I don't think he should have got the head coaching job. This is his first year as a head coach. How he get the job over, you know what I'm saying, other candidates? So now all of that comes out. So now he's like on the fence. You get what I'm saying? Okay, let's fast forward. They're playing, right? Everything appears to be going good in that first season. You know what I'm saying? They're healthy. And they're playing basketball. And KD appears, if you watch some of those games and some clips, KD appears to have a good rapport with Steve Nash as far as him being coachable. KD looks like, you know what I'm saying, he was on board with, because Steve Nash will pull players to the side and still coach them and give them advice and give them what he sees from his vantage point from the side. You know what I'm saying? And he would actually coach the players. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just letting the players just have that free reign and let them do what they want to do. He say, well, wait a minute. No, I think this should happen, this happened. That was first year. You feel me? Then second year, fast forward. First year, and then they went up against Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? They made it up until semifinals. The Eastern Conference semifinals against Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, prior to that game, Kyrie gets injured. Giannis comes down, steps on his foot. A weird play. Some people would say, you know what I'm saying, Giannis knew and he did it on purpose, but it was a weird play. But nonetheless, Kyrie gets injured. Now, you know what I'm saying, the pressure and everything is on KD to be great. It's your time to shine, KD. Go ahead. Bring us home. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if KD would have had led them to that Western Conference Finals, we probably would have seen Kyrie Irving in game 2. This is my opinion. But it comes down next game to a couple of inches of KD winning the game for Brooklyn. But instead he ties the game. Game goes to overtime. Nets lose. And that's that. Okay? Boom. So then, let's go fast forward to the next season. Now, it's this whole, you know what I'm saying, vaccination thing. He's vaccinated. His best friend is not vaccinated. So he's trying to figure out a way to be firm, still make his money, still play the game that he loves, and also support his best friend. So, with that being said, season, it gets off to a good start. Oh, off season, they trade for James Harden. So now they have a big three. You know what I'm saying? KD has familiarity with James Harden. Kyrie doesn't. Except for, I think, on the Olympic team. But that's another story for another time. I don't know the chemistry. I don't know the rapport. I don't know the relationship that Kyrie and James Harden have, like, outside of basketball. But these are hoopers, right? You should be able to come together for one common goal, which is ultimately winning an NBA championship. But for some reason, their relationship, it didn't mend like KD and Kyrie's relationship or James Harden and KD's relationship, right? So Kyrie looks like the odd man out. James Harden was unhappy. You know what I'm saying? But he's helping. He's helping the team. He's doing what he has to do, right? Now, fast forward through the season, Kyrie is not playing. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie is not playing because of his status. You know what I'm saying? With the get down. So with that fake ass shot, but he's missing games. But, you know, Brooklyn Nets still trucking along. They still, you know what I'm saying, top 5 in the motherfucking Eastern Conference. At one point, they was, you know what I'm saying, number 1 with Kyrie playing no games. It was a KD and motherfucking James Harden. So it looked like they had found a steady dose and, you know what I'm saying, they had a formula for winning. And what you know what I'm saying, the season was going to look like long term. You feel what I'm saying? Barring if everybody stay healthy. All of a sudden, fast forward now, KD gets injured. One of his, Bruce Brown, I think, dives, gets hit, takes a charge, and lands into KD's knee, sprained knee. Now, all the pressure is on on James Harden. And James Harden was highly upset. He didn't want that pressure. That's the whole reason why he came over to the Brooklyn Nets from the Houston Rockets, because he was done with trying to be, quote unquote, the main guy. He needed to be somebody's Robin to somebody's Batman. And he thought that, man, I got two great talents in Brooklyn. Let me come over here to Brooklyn and try to win a championship. Even though James Harden said that wasn't his first destination, his top priority to go to the Nets. Sometimes with these players, you just don't know their mindset. You don't know what they're thinking, because they say one thing and they do another, or they do one thing and then say another. So that being said, now Brooklyn is in a free-for-all. KD sprained MCL. He misses a bunch of time. We already know the situation with Kyrie. Boom. Now it's all on motherfucking James Harden. But everybody realizes it, and even James Harden realized that I can't be that guy right now because I'm not in shape. I'm nursing injuries. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't really been taking basketball seriously. He's focused on partying, doing all this shit. I don't know how well that sits with KD or Kyrie. Well, we know how it sits with Kyrie. Boom, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? It gets late in the season, trade deadline. Boop, they trade James Harden. James Harden and Kyrie are not getting along. They trade James Harden, to Philly. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to go to Philly. We know his connection with Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni, and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So he's happy to be in a system or be around people that he has familiarity with. Boom, boom. Outside of KD. But he left the Brooklyn Nets. He didn't want to play for the Nets in the beginning. That's what he said. So he left. But fast forward now, all of a sudden, KD comes back from his injury. Boom, boom. Now they're talking about later in the season with all the, you know what I'm saying, vaccine rules and regulations. Now they're starting to lift some of those mandates and everything. So now it's a possibility that Kyrie can come back. Boo, 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 boo. Fast forward, Kyrie eventually comes back. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now KD got his road dog back. They cooking. KD was disappointed in how James Harden left. You know what I'm saying? It was no love lost. It was more Kyrie didn't fuck with James Harden. He was more disappointed. So they play each other. Boo, Kyrie locked the fuck up out of James Harden. Locked him up. Brooklyn get the win in Philly. You know what I'm saying? That was a big game. So now, boop, they like, okay, KD rocking. He like, fuck it. Me and you, we finna make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You healthy. You know what I'm saying? You had a whole bunch of time to get your body right, your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So Kyrie comes back. But the roster is really not a winning roster, in my opinion. And I knew that they wasn't going to win. But they said, fuck it, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But so Brooklyn slips in the standings. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a good second half to the season as they did the first half. Boom. Now they get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They get matched up. Well, they win the playing game, I think against Charlotte or one of those teams. Blasted them. And then they get to that first round. They match up against Boston. First game, everything going cool. Kyrie back in Boston. The fans giving him hell. And he responds with a Mamba-like mentality. Boom, he drops fucking 39. But Boston still had a chance to win the game. End of the game, KD misses his assignment. He lets Jason Tatum cut back door right across his face. He didn't pick him up. Game winner. And then the rest is history from there. You know what I'm saying? Then this was all about Kyrie versus the Boston fans. And then we seen what the roster that KD had. KD gets locked up during the series. You know what I'm saying? He still got scored, you know what I'm saying, high in points, but he shot a low percentage, and it was tough for him. Every game was tough for him. He was struggling. Sometimes we'll see him defer to the likes of like Bruce Brown, Patty Mills, Blake Griffin when he was in the game. So it was real bad, and it looked bad. You know what I'm saying? From a competitive standpoint, you know what I'm saying? From a superstar standpoint, it looked bad for him. Boom. Fast forward, they get swept. Kyrie, all of a sudden, has a player option. You know what I'm saying? KD is locked in. He got a 4-year contract. He's locked in. So KD is angry at the fact that they're not extending Kyrie because that's his best friend. You know what I'm saying? So he's not angry, right? Fast forward. Boom. Now KD requests a trade after Kyrie has been linked to, you know what I'm saying, through multiple sources, been linked to a trade with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Which still hasn't went down till this day. You know what I'm saying? I might add. But it looks like, you know what I'm saying, it's going to happen. I don't believe it's going to happen, but, you know what I'm saying, from what everybody how everybody feels and what it looks like based on media reports and everything else. And, you know, the situation that everybody's watching closely looks like it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I still don't think it's going to happen, but it looks like it's going to happen. Now KD comes out, requests a trade. He knows something that nobody else knows. Or is he just being emotional? Because we've seen the same thing with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie requests a trade from motherfucking Cleveland because he's seen something, you know what I'm saying? He didn't like the way LeBron and, you know what I'm saying, certain people in the organization was moving, and he didn't really know nothing about nothing. So he said, I couldn't trust them, right? He requests a trade. They trade him to Boston. He's happy. I'm in Boston. Yes. Yeah, Boston, I'm going to re-sign with you. I'm going to re-sign. Fuck Boston. Kyrie, after a couple of years, injury prone in Boston career, it looked great, it looked promising, but he didn't mesh and get along with some of the guys on the squad. You know what I'm saying? Per reports, we know how that shit go. So he's the scapegoat, right? Boop. Now he leaves Boston, cut and dry. After he said he was going to sign a long-term extension, he lied to them. He leaves Boston. Now what? He goes to who? Brooklyn. To team up with who? His best friend, KD. Oh, cool, this is going to be peaches and cream. Yes, I'm with my best friend. So the same trajectory, I mean, they took the same road to get to where they're at now, and now both of them are unhappy. That's why I call these niggas twins. And no disrespect to Kyrie and KD's basketball game. Unbelievable talents, bro. But the prima donna attitude and mentality, that shit is toxic, bro, for the young sisters, for the young kings and queens that's pursuing a career and playing basketball at the highest level. You're really sending a message to them, telling them that it's okay to act like a hoe cake, act like a bitch, a broad, a simp, a sucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, where your motherfucking nuts at, bruh? No homo. I'm just saying, these niggas' mentality is so weak in this era, bro. It's crazy. These niggas' mentality is so weak in this era. It's crazy. And that's why I have no respect for a lot of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck how great a basketball player you are. Your mentality, nigga. Your mentality is weak. You niggas don't have what it takes, nigga, to be mentioned with some of the greats from the past. So when we talk about grace, you have to leave some of these niggas off of those lists. Don't pair them and put them in no top anything, nigga. Because these niggas, they don't know what it takes, nigga, to stay 10 toes down, to be loyal, to be committed and dedicated, nigga, to winning. Everything is about individuality, numbers, popularity, fame, and fortune. That's it. And I don't give a fuck that the game grew. You're going to make your money. If you're that great on the basketball court, nigga, you're going to make your money off top anyway. It's going to be a bunch of motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, corporations and, you know, different companies coming after you to endorse their product. Dodo Brains. All the shoe deals out there. You know what I'm saying? Nike, Reebok, Adidas. You feel me? New Balance. Fucking Under Armour, etc., etc. Jordan brand. You know what I'm saying? Kobe. LeBron brand. It's like, it's so many different ventures that's going to come just from you being great and having a strong mindset from the beginning. You're going to get all the money that's you're supposed to get. But when you put that above basketball, bro, you know what I'm saying? I lose respect for you because basketball made you who you are. You didn't make basketball. Basketball already was here and existed for motherfucking hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with these entitled motherfuckers? KD and Kyrie are twins. They took the same route to get to where they're at, and now both of them is unhappy with situation. So all of a sudden now KD motherfucking request a trade. He has 4 years left on his contract. If that's not prima donna and some entitled ass bullshit, I don't know what is. All you have to do, nigga, is sit down with the owners and tell them, boom, this is where I think we should go, instead of requesting your trade first. Now, if you sit down with them and then you tell them, okay, I think this player would be good. I think we should build and, you know what I'm saying, get more size up front. Or I think we should target this player. I think we should draft this player and do it in a professional manner. See, you did it wrong, nigga. You acted like a little bitch first. then you want to sit down and have a classy, professional meeting about the direction of the squad, in which you still were entitled and gave them an ultimatum and said, it's either me or one of them or both. Nigga, what kind of entitled ass bullshit is that? You sound like a hoe and a bitch, bruh. Straight up, nigga. You should just retire from the NBA because this makes him look weak now. Because guess what? The owner comes out, Joe Tsai, he doesn't know nothing about basketball. He's just an investor. He just bought the team. He's not like the, you know what I'm saying, Steve Ballmers and the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, and all these other owners, the Sam Presties and motherfucking Joe Lacobs and motherfucking Mark Cubans. He knows nothing about basketball, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So he's just caught in between a rock and a hard shell at this point. So he said, I'm staying with Sean Marks and Steve Nash. I'm backing my staff. So now Brooklyn is in a situation to where these niggas are really not even giving a fuck about basketball because you already have one bitch ass nigga they traded for in that James Harden trade. He's a hoe. Reports of him leaving a motherfucking conversation when they asked him if he's going to be coming back, you know what I'm saying, to help the Brooklyn Nets win or at least compete. And he says no. We don't have time for mental head cases in the game, bro. We don't have time for niggas who dating all the Kardashians and we know what they do to niggas mental. We still ain't seen or heard from Chris Humphries. We seen what happened motherfucking Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened to Kanye West, nigga. We seen what happened to all these different players. Tristan Thompson ain't never been the same since that Cleveland team, nigga. He all fucked up. He don't know whether he want to go fuck other hoes, nigga, come back home and then go back to fuck other hoes just to come back home, nigga. You're fucking confused, bro. They got these niggas locked. Devin Booker on his way to a whole nother get down trajectory. That nigga through. You know what I'm saying? Already. You got to stay away from them bitches. Straight up. Witchcraft, nigga. So now we see the situation with Ben Simmons. Straight whole cake. I don't give a fuck what kind of shape he in. They compare him to this person, to that person. I don't see it because of his mentality. Nigga scared to shoot layups, scared to go to the free throw line. Nigga and silence all his critics. Don't work on his jump shot. Don't work on his game. The nigga's a whole cake, bro. You can't build around niggas with that type of mindset. And Brooklyn is going in the wrong direction. And the New York Knicks will be a better franchise. New York Knicks will ultimately end up winning before the Brooklyn Nets. I still feel that there's a way that, you know what I'm saying, Joe Tsai, Steve Nash, and motherfucking Sean Marks can mend and repair their relationship. I do. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that they can repair their relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So we're just going to have to wait and see, you know what I'm saying, how this folds. Or how this, you know what I'm saying, how this plays out. Because it's a whole lot, and this is why I call the NBA a reality show. Because bitch-ass shit like this, bitch-ass niggas doing bitch-ass things, period. Oh, I'm unhappy, man. I want this, I want that. Nigga, you're making $1 trillion to play the game that you love to play, nigga. While niggas is out here, earning hard, while niggas is out here working, you know what I'm saying, to earn their hard-earned money, nigga, to spend on, to watch you, nigga, or an NBA package, or this, or merch, and all of this shit. And you niggas is complaining and crying because this shit is not easy. Nigga, who raised you? Nigga, shout out to TK Kirkland. Nigga, who raised you? You niggas is some hoes, bro. That's that female energy and mentality, bro. When you niggas don't have no strong, you know what I'm saying, man in your corner, nigga, no strong mentor that's gonna teach you how to be a man and stand on your square, bro, you're gonna get shit like this. The league all aboard, nigga, is all fucked off. It's all fucked off, bro. And that's why they promote these soft-ass motherfuckers these days. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? They try to eliminate the man, you know what I'm saying, from the situation, the equation, so they can gain more control over the player. When you don't have a strong man in your corner, nigga, they sense weakness. That's a sign of weakness, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. A woman can't teach no motherfucking man how to be a man. Period, nigga. She can teach a motherfucker how to love. You know what I'm saying? And I respect a woman. She can't teach a motherfucker how to be a man. And that's what we're seeing because these niggas are too emotional. They're too wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have any respect for that, bro. I want to see ballers ball. I want to see motherfuckers try to compete to ultimately win a championship, bro. That's what you play the game for, nigga, to win. All the other shit are incentives that come along with, nigga, maximizing your talent. You know what I'm saying? Improving your skill. Period, bro. But these niggas cry so much. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. I want this. I want that. Nigga, you chose to go to Brooklyn knowing the situation. You know what I'm saying? You could have requested a trade then. If it was about you wanting a trade. So now all of a sudden these niggas are gonna go from one situation, you know what I'm saying, potentially to another situation. We don't know. If it's you know what I'm saying, repairable, if it's mendable. I still feel like them niggas with the roster that has been put around them niggas. I know it's a lot of trust issues now between the staff and Ben Simmons and, you know what I'm saying, KD and Kyrie. So it looks like they're probably going to be gone. I still feel like there's a small chance that them niggas are going to stay and that they're going to try to work this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And just say, fuck it, let's just focus on playing basketball. Because we've seen a lot of different teams and great, you know what I'm saying, organizations and shit go through situations to where it was turmoil, there was dysfunction, you know what I'm saying, amongst their family, which they want to call, like, you know what I'm saying? So we've seen players not get along, but they came together for one common goal, Kobe and Shaq. Sometimes it was Pippen and, you know what I'm saying, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Based off of The Last Dance and everything that has transpired after that, with everything that's been coming out in the media, with, you know, Scottie Pippen trying to sell his book and putting certain shit out there about Michael Jordan, certain narratives that, you know what I'm saying, was all for, you know what I'm saying? But it's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody always gets along, bro. That's just the way it is. It's strong personalities. It's egos. It's pride. It's a whole bunch of different things that come into factor, and people need to really understand all of that. My bad, y'all. I'm working at the same time, so. But people have to understand what this shit looks like. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to understand what this shit looks like. And I don't think motherfuckers really understand it, to be honest. It's sad. Because we have to come out here every day, you know what I'm saying, and talk about what motherfuckers is doing. You feel me? And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This shit, these motherfuckers are some hoe cakes, bro. And I don't agree with none of the shit that they be doing and none of the shit that they be saying. Stay 10 toes down. Work on your game in the off season, nigga. Try to.
For documentation and records from multiple departments. So.
Excuse me. Try to come together for a common goal. You feel what I'm saying? And win a championship, bro. And then, because winning trumps everything. Sit down with the people that's in charge. Sit down with the motherfucking the staff and the organization, front office, and just say, look, I think we can win. I know we can win. Trust me, I'm going to take us there. But you have to put certain players around me. Get me some rebounders. Get me some defenders. I'm getting older, so, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be harder for me, you know what I'm saying, to provide both. I mean, I'm going to give effort, and I'm going to coach my guys, and I'm going to lead my guys the best way I know how. But just put some guys around me that have a winning attitude and a winning mentality. And that's really all this shit is about. But they don't go at it like that. They want all the power. And this looks like now the owners, since this was a players' league, this particular situation looked like the owners are taking back control and power and saying, because they're telling a motherfucker like KD, nigga, we're choosing a coach like Steve Nash over a player like KD and Kyrie. What does that look like? You mean to tell me that Steve Nash is a greater coach than Kevin Durant is a player or Kyrie is a player? Come on, bro. That shit right there makes no sense. It makes no sense. That makes no sense. So something has got to give, bro. Something has got to give, for real. Something has to give. And I believe that the Nets, the way they're building their roster, I think they can be okay. But it seems like none of the other teams in the league, see, all the other teams are taking heed to this. All the other teams are paying attention. All the other teams are seeing what's going down. All the other fucking teams in the league are like, man, we don't want a KD is a fucking franchise obliterator. And Kyrie, both of them niggas together, you want either one of them niggas. See, this is where the trajectory of their career is shoo. It's gonna go straight down here, shoo, like an airplane that's running out of gas, blown head gasket. You know what I'm saying? Blown motherfucking pipe, blown wing cut off. Them motherfuckers is spiraling down, bro. Motherfuckers ain't gonna want to fuck with KD and Kyrie because of their prima donna type personality and mentality, bro. And it's sad because Kyrie, I fuck with Kyrie. But all of this, I'm not happy here, I'm not happy there. So where you gonna be happy at, bro? Just stop playing basketball and just focus on living your life, bro, and be free. You know what I'm saying? And just be free. Because, nigga, these owners are paying you niggas a lot of money, not for you niggas to have your say-so. These niggas own you, bro. That's all it is, nigga. NFL, baseball, NBA. These motherfuckers own you. These are billionaires, nigga. They're giving you a whole bunch of money for you to complain? Come on, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. Period. Get the fuck up out of here. That shit makes no sense. So, that's just what it is, bruh. That's just what it is. And these capping ass motherfuckers come on television every day and they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They just talking in circles. You know what I'm saying? KD and KYRIE need to shut the fuck up, nigga. Get in camp. Go teach the young guys. Go build a rapport with your teammates, with the new teammates that's in the organization. You know what I'm saying? Set them motherfuckers up. Tell them this is what we need. You know what I'm saying? Build chemistry, camaraderie, cohesiveness, all of that. 10 toes down, nigga, and go win a chip. But like, let's go get this shit out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a given if you get traded to any one of these other teams that you're going to necessarily win. You're going into a new situation. Players are going to be, some players and some staff members are going to be looking at you like, man, this nigga act like a bitch, bro. I don't know if this shit going to work. I can guarantee that. All the other owners, all the other players around the league, this shit looks so messy. It looks like a fucking reality show. We come out here and talk about this shit every day. Every day we talking about this. Oh, KD said this. Oh, KD. The nigga KD got Twitter fingers though, nigga. But you say one thing in a presser about your coach. Say, oh, do you want Steve Nash? Yeah, I want Steve Nash, man. He was dealt a tough hand. You know what I'm saying? As a first-time coach and all this other bullshit that they was on. Now all of a sudden you want him traded. Nigga, come on, bro. You can't play motherfucking both sides, bro. That shit is fucking crazy to me. What's wrong with these niggas? Oh, 1 minute I'm backing him, the next minute, nigga, he a fucking terrible coach. 1 minute I'm backing him, the next minute he a terrible coach. Pick one, nigga. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? You should have motherfucking stood in your square and requested a trade as soon as they say we're hiring Steve Nash. Oh, get me out of here. I'm cool. They not trying to win. Period. Now all of a sudden, nigga, you get swept, nigga, and you gonna blame that shit on Steve Nash, nigga, because the players still got an obligation. The players still have to go out there and play and execute, even though coaches need to make adjustments and all that shit. So it's give and take, bro. It go hand in hand. It's compromise. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't agree with how these niggas be getting down, bro. I just don't. And that shit is toxic and sad for the game, bro. And I lose a whole bunch of respect for niggas. But I love their talent level. Of course, we talking about talent level basketball. Hell yeah, some of the greatest to ever do it. But how great are you really when you don't put the total package together? It's a whole bunch of talented motherfuckers that ain't even in the NBA. That's not in any league. That's playing motherfucking midnight basketball pickup games. Traveling overseas, still trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's the mentality. How do you approach the game? Do you feel like, are you cocky? Are you arrogant? Are you overconfident? You know what I'm saying? Are you a prima donna? Are you entitled? There's a whole bunch of other shit that goes along with this shit, bro. Kobe suffered for years and years and years with garbage teams after that Shaq. After that 2000 motherfucking what's the name finals, you know what I'm saying, where they lost and then they ultimately traded Shaq to Miami and Miami goes on to win a chip because Dwayne Wade carried Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Along with Antoine Walker and all the rest of the motherfuckers. Jay Will, Alonzo Mourning. You know what I'm saying? Udonis Haslem. James Posey. GP, are you with me? Period. Kobe had crap teams. The NBA said, we're going to make this nigga pay. Rest in peace to the mama, the greatest to ever do it, in my opinion. The NBA and the Lakers and organization said, we're going to make him pay by giving him crap teams just because of the way he handled the situation, you know what I'm saying, over there between, you know what I'm saying, him and Shaq, which ultimately led to Shaq's departure. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do this on his own. He wanted to get it out the mud. So, okay, they said, okay, you're going to act like that? Watch this. So he played the next 3 or 4 or 5 years with shitty teams. 6, 7 years, shitty teams. Chris Mims, starting center. Smush Parker, starting point guard. Come on, bruh. Should we go on and on? Josh Powell, trash cans. DJ Mbanga, trash cans. Come on, bruh. Ronnie Turiaf. Salute to Ronnie Turiaf, though, but I mean, let's just call it what it is. Robert Sacre. All these Gonzaga bigs who never amount to nothing in the NBA. Just keeping it 100. So, come on, bro. Really? Vladimir Radmanovich. This motherfucker. That motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Trash players, bro. And then what Kobe do? Ultimately requested a trade. He said, I'm unhappy because you guys aren't putting any, you're not giving me a team that I can work with. You see what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers aren't invested in winning. These motherfuckers aren't trying. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much that I can do. I can instill a mentality in the motherfuckers, but if motherfuckers really don't want it, you know what I'm saying? It's out of my hands now. So that's what it was. You feel what I'm saying? So what did they do? He said, fuck it, trade me. Motherfucker be like, damn, Kobe in his prime. This is the next coming of Michael Jordan. Fuck, we gonna trade motherfucker like this? Our organization gonna be shit for the next motherfucking 10, 12 years. Are we really trying to do that? Fuck it, man. Make a move. Let's trade. We're gonna trade Kwame. We're gonna trade Gasol. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna trade all them motherfuckers. Trade all them motherfuckers over there. The motherfucking, let's go get Pau Gasol. Get Derek Fisher. You got Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? Now you got something to work with. You got motherfuckers who skilled, highly skilled. Now, those are the people that can be influenced now. So Kobe put his motherfucking influence on that squad, along with Derek Fisher, veterans in the league. Pau Gasol was a veteran, been in the league for a minute. But he never won nothing. He wasn't tough. He was just a great offensive big man. You know what I'm saying? From overseas, from Spain. So now, you put that shit together, Kobe like, okay, boom. Now I can get these motherfuckers to work. Jordan Farmar, Sasha Vujacic. You know what I'm saying? We seen Kobe in practice elbowing Sasha Vujacic. Boom. In his chest. Toughening him up. You know what I'm saying? With all that being said, Shannon Brown, all of them. Kobe built a mentality into that squad, bro. And we seen him make 3 straight NBA finals. 2 in which he won back-to-back. And then we seen motherfucking, after that, you know what I'm saying? That 4th year, you know what I'm saying? He ruptures his Achilles. Boop. Career, done deal. No more winning after that. They tried to bring in old ass Steve Nash. That didn't work. Back broke down. He was motherfucking damaged goods at that point. Bring in a motherfucking sorry ass motherfucking Dwight Howard who never really had a mentality of winning. He was just you know what I'm saying, super athletic big. Didn't really have a post game. None of that shit. He was just athletic. Period. That's it. Pure athleticism. Trash cans. Get him out of here. And we seen how the rest of his career went. But Kobe could have easily surpassed Michael Jordan in rings. But the NBA had set out to be like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? All this shit played out exactly how they wanted it to play out. Period. Point blank. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, bro. So, that's what it is, bro. Kyrie and Kevin Durant are twins. These niggas then took the same road to get where they're at right now. And now both of them is on the trading block. After they chose Brooklyn over the New York Knicks. See, they couldn't do this shit in New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? New York fans and all them motherfuckers, they would have gave them motherfuckers hell. The media would have destroyed Katie and Kyrie careers. These niggas was scared. They felt like, oh, Brooklyn, nigga, way better team than New York. No, they're not. Nigga, the Knicks are way better than Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck what motherfucking playoff Brooklyn went to and the Knicks didn't. Organization is better, even though they need to get Jimmy Dolan up out of there. James Dolan. So, but still, period. It's the Mecca. It's the Knicks. What Brooklyn have won? Nothing, nigga. J Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles. Nigga, Keith Van Horn. Nigga, they created them, nigga. They created motherfucking the Nets. And at that time, it was the New Jersey Nets, nigga. Nets franchise ain't never won shit. You know what I'm saying? Old school Bernard King. Marbury. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. These motherfuckers, they ain't never won nothing, but they had some great players come through there, though. You know, the Knicks ain't never won nothing either, nigga, but there was a franchise, nigga, that, you know what I'm saying, was highly successful. as far as multiple, you know, playoff runs, made it to a couple finals, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the Mecca. And this is what you niggas get for being so entitled. So you bitch ass niggas need to try to repair this situation. Even though I think this shit is all straight media, it's all reality to me. I still think these niggas are gonna start the season because I don't think no other team wants to put up with these niggas' mentality and how they act. These niggas are stuck in Brooklyn. I think these niggas are gonna play next season in Brooklyn, nigga, and they're gonna have a good season. Period. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a good season. But them niggas need to stay 10 toes down and focus on just playing basketball, bro. Period, point blank. That's just what it is, bro. It's just what it is. So let me know what y'all think, man. You already know how I'm coming, bro. Real E-Leezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, and love, live life, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Smile, cry, and laugh all day, every day. Period. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be you. Be unapologetically you. Get that shit out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Inspire, motivate, encourage, and love. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's what this shit is about. You know what I'm saying? Not none of this old wishy-washy ass shit, double talking, triple talking ass shit, two-faced ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? Salute. You know what it is.